Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Daily News on Breaking News on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. How are you guys doing? Today is the 12th of September 2021. Remember guys to subscribe to the channel, follow us on all our social media platforms. You're on Instagram, Prince Miller Entertainment, Facebook, Prince Miller Entertainment. We are also available on our Facebook group, which is Prince Miller Entertainment TV. So guys, we keep on following Nyaya Transport and Kapozi. Ndo Nyaya Kakosha, Nyaya Utoti. Each and every day we need to move from point A to point B. And so more than 288 new buses will be delivered next month, while an additional 279 are expected before year end to boost ZUPCO's capacity to provide an efficient and reliable mass public transport system. It has been learned this will add to the 50 buses commissioned last week and 100 others that are on the high seas. As part of measures to establish an integrated mass public transport system, $71 million will be sunk into procuring 10 new locomotives and 100 coaches to be operated under a joint venture between ZUPCO and the National Railways of Zimbabwe (NRZ) on urban commuting routes in Harare and Bulawayo. The Ministry of Local Government and Public Works will also soon commission a study into a feasibility of introducing a light rail system in the country's two biggest cities. In the interim, government is considering increasing ZUPCO's bus hiring fees to $275 per day to attract more private transporters to join the franchise system, including hiking fares by 50% to reduce the subsidy from government. Overall, government's multi-pronged plan to modernize urban mass transportation in the country involves addressing transport infrastructure gaps, enhancing public transport logistics, and improving enforcement of traffic laws and regulations. A high-level technical team that was set up to develop a plan to overhaul the urban mass transport system has also proposed that government considers introducing urban tolling in Harare as a way of decongesting the capital. The technical team recommended that government facilitates the refurbishment of 5 locomotives and 48 coaches at a cost of $2.5 million and $725,000 respectively to ensure urban rail transport reliability. Reads part of the technical team's report. 10 new locomotives and 100 coaches diesel multiple units be procured to replace the old NRZ rolling stock that is being used on the 3 routes in Harare and 2 routes in Bulawayo, which is expensive to maintain. It is proposed that these new coaches be operated as a joint venture between ZUPCO and NRZ. Government speeds up the procurement of the remaining 617 buses by the end of the year 2021. The higher fees of buses be reviewed upwards following the operator's request, guided by the initial agreement, which pegged the higher rate at $275 per day and paid in Zimbabwe dollars at the equivalent auction rate. Part of the mood measures include staggering working hours to spread demand for public transport and alleviate peak hour demand. A report recently tabled in cabinet by Local Government and Public Works Minister July Moyo, titled Strategies and Measures for the Eliminating of Traffic Congestion and Provision of Street Lighting in the country's urban areas, learning from the Harare Metropolitan Province, outlines in detail strategies government plans to deploy to deal with the transport challenges. It is believed that proposal contained in the report will be piloted in Harare and later replicated in other cities. Elements of the ongoing emergency road rehabilitation program are a major part of the interventions and programs that have been initiated. The interventions and projects are broadly categorized under the following areas: infrastructure, enhanced public transport, logistics, systems, and enforcement. Reads the report in part. It adds 288 buses are expected to be delivered by the end of 31st of October 2021, while the balance of 279 buses to be delivered by 31 December 2021. Government will avail 61 more buses through the franchise system for morning and evening peak. This year, government has already taken delivery of 262 buses. President Mnangagwa commissioned a fleet of 50 new buses procured from China last week to address infrastructure gaps. Major city routes such as Highfield, Glen Eagles, Lighton, Kamuzuma, Mfako, Sechiremba, Airports, and Harare Drive, Kickman will be widened under the ERRP Future lanes will also be constructed on the Harare Drive, Solomon Mujuru Drive, former Kickman, Bulawayo Solomon Mujuru Drive, Highglen and Henny roads. Government will also modify and add future lanes at Kwadzana and Warren Park roundabouts along Bulawayo Road, Westgate roundabout along Loma Gundu Road and Amalinda Road to decongest traffic, especially during peak hours. New traffic lights will be installed at 17 junctions across the city, while Nelson Mandela Avenue will be converted into one-way lane. Already major bus terminals are being renovated and will be fitted with closed-circuit television CCTV cameras. Further, the city will introduce dedicated bus lanes to cut time spent on the roads. A bylaw to restrict the lanes to buses is already being crafted. Some of the roads that are set to have dedicated bus lanes include Jason Moyo, Abdel Gamanaso Road, former Rochon Road, Samora Masho Marimba Roads, Prince Edward Road and Robert Mugabe, Cameroon to Copacabana. Additional designated pickup points will be introduced at places such as the flyover along Seke Road, Jomo Kenyatta Lane, former Peck Lane, Nelson Mandela Fidel Castro Road, former Chacha Road, and Lepa Takawira Girls High. Harare Municipal Police will be partnering police to enforce traffic bylaws. Deployment of police officers in and around Central Business District will be increased to deter illegal pirate taxis. With the increased presence of the police at intersections, roundabouts, and truck routes, there is a marked increase in discipline and compliance with traffic regulations by road users, Minister Moyo added. So guys, this is the plan in a the government in a plan regarding to the transport system. They are saying they're gonna buy new coaches for NRZ because we all know people on social media have been complaining about NRZ, people comparing Zimbabwe with Japan, people comparing Zimbabwe with South Africa and saying, you know what, my coaches NRZ are noisy. People were mocking, criticizing the government, which I think was okay because since independence, the government was supposed to do something in NRZ. They were supposed to develop the railway system in Zimbabwe so that wanawanda wakwansoshanisawo railway transport to move from point A to point B. In other countries, those were not. So in Zimbabwe, they were supposed to do that. So this plan, it looks good on paper. Let's hope that we implement those strategies so that transport ikwaniseke kugadziriswa. Also paying Marino Tengo kune ma partners avo and to those vana ma private combis and ma private bus who are partner up with Zupo, they deserves Marino Tengo mana kwete kubva mati mwapo shoma yoyo and let's motivate them, and also they need to attract more people to come and join this whole Zupo situation. I know many people are criticizing and this whole partnership, but do it chongoripo and it's either you join or you don't join. Saka there's no other alternative way regarding to the whole situation, and they are planning also to widen my roads, and they are repairing my roads, and let's hope they will continue doing that so that traffic congestion irege kuwanda in the CBD mo Harare. We all know that Harare is overpopulated. Just imagine my road blocks after Rimo, you can take 1 hour or 2 hours to move from Kambuzuma uende CBD because of traffic congestion, and so let's hope that they will also fix that. And so this is our daily news on breaking news. We keep you guys informed regarding to Nyaye transport, and the government is saying that more buses and new train coaches are coming. Despite what people on social media are saying, there's nothing wrong with that criticism, but you should be able also to give solution to those problems. Not doing what every time you be criticizing. Come on guys, we need to give solutions to the problems. We need to air our grievances. At the same time, we need to give them our alternatives, saying, you know what, instead of tidai so not to tangoramba chingolango nyumba urumende this urumende that. I mean, munesa agara anotaza, no one is perfect, and those guys in top but they're trying by all means to make sure kuti vakadza problem inyaya ye-transport, inyaya yekutoti whether we criticize or we don't criticize, isusu at the ground this one vanenge vatori more affected to the whole situation, and unless kana une motikari yako, but if you depend on Zupco, inyaya yekutoti inenge ichito affecta iwewe, and so Write it in the comment section. This is a daily news on breaking news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Remember guys to turn on the notification bell not to miss any of our new uploads. We upload each and every day. Follow us on all our social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and also on our Facebook group, which is a Prince Miller Entertainment TV. And remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for listening and watching. We keep on following transport here on your favorite channel, which is a Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Bless up.